Welcome everybody to Chronic News. We got some big headlines this week. It's Friday, February 26th. One of the big ones we got is study examining cannabis treatment for PTSD in veterans has been given the green light.
That's good news. And I'm your other co-host, Therin Miller, and we're also going to be talking about the Attorney General nominee. He's going to tell us his thoughts and views on cannabis. So thanks for joining in. Stick around. Let's get into it.
Welcome back. Here we go.
Yeah, let's
first story today.
We got an exciting news story for everybody. We're super excited. We got a news show format for you, so that's going to be really cool. We've got everything a little shortened down, a little bit more condensed, so we can get you more headlines quicker, faster, harder, stronger.
Right to you.
That's right.
Delivering that top shelf content.
That top shelf content.
There we go.
I was Kanye West in it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
So the first headline, right? My home state, Pennsylvania, looking to do recreational.
Today I am joined by my Democratic colleague, State Senator Sharif Street, to announce our support for a bipartisan approach to adult use marijuana legalization.
Passing the adult use. Well, they're putting the legislation to pass for adult use, 21 and older.
Yeah, and that's exciting because you were telling me before that in the state of Pennsylvania, they actually they can only consume cannabis through edibles. They cannot smoke flower there.
I think
it's
legally,
pretty strict.
yeah, legally it was that the consumption was to be done in edible form, but they would sell the flower. Well,
pretty strict
not
deal
to smoke it. So now we're looking to have some recreation would be really cool.
So they've got quite a bit of backing in this bill, and it's been introduced to their state, and that's a good thing. A lot of good news stories this week for cannabis.
Yeah,
a lot of big wins.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of big wins. In the Minnesota House, all those Viking brothers up there.
It's a cold state, right?
It's a very.
What I say about the cold states?
Yeah, I know. Cannabis Bill. It clears for the first ever endorsement that would legalize recreational marijuana in their state, which is a big deal. Yep. And they seem to have the push to make that happen. So that's it. That's obviously very exciting. And they're actually saying that, they're advocating for it in a medicinal benefit. They said the cannabis is a healing plant, not a dangerous drug. The most dangerous thing about cannabis is getting caught with it. So why the hell not make it recreational in their state? That's what they're saying.
And that kind of leads right into the next story, too. Talking about how they want to go medicinal with it, and now we're getting a chance to actually have some studies done.
Yeah, before what we were doing is with the studies, before we had talked about in previous episodes where the money that is actually being used and being in the cannabis industry, right, is the money that's actually being used is only studying the negative effects. So whenever the study's done, obviously the results and the finding are nothing but negative. There's nothing good about it. However, we got a good win here for the Battle Brothers Foundation.
Yeah.
So these guys just obtained authorization from an independent review board that's going to allow them to study the efficiency of medical cannabis in PTSD for veterans.
Excellent.
Which is really cool. So this study is something that I just can get behind and wholeheartedly love and agree as a veteran myself. And I know that marijuana and cannabis has, especially when it comes to PTSD, being a veteran that is in the VA system where all they want to do is pump pills down your throat, this is a good, healthy way to not be chemically dependent on lab-engineered shit.
Yeah. I couldn't have said that better myself.
So, this study is going to follow around 60 veterans in the state of California with medium to serious PTSD symptoms, and they're going to use cannabis products over a 3-month period, and maintaining the goal for safety and efficiency of cannabis, and to see if they can do it. And so, why this is important, again, is we lose 22 veterans a day to suicide.
It's crazy.
I've just, in fact, here recently, within the last couple of weeks, I've lost a couple of friends to this. So, I understand.
It's a big issue.
It's a huge issue, and the military as a whole is they are failing our soldiers. If I can, and I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to bash any one branch. I'm not trying to do. When we have 22 suicide deaths a day because soldiers are going overseas fighting for a country and then coming home and not getting the support they need here, that's a problem.
I agree 100%.
I also understand that we chose to go do that, which is why I also believe that cannabis should be allowed to be consumed by firefighters, police officers, and things like that.
Yeah.
They suffer from the same type of
You're
PTSD.
volunteering your time in a stressful, high-stress job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're an accountant or a lawyer at a high-stress firm, I believe you should be able to use it as well.
Or if you live in a cold state.
Or if you live in a cold state, damn it. Because you guys...
You're stuck at home anyway, man. Smoke. Relax.
I know. That's crazy. This is some good news for the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, and I guess anybody coming to the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah. So if tourism in Oklahoma, if Oklahoma wasn't on the top of your bucket list for visiting states, and
I was thinking if you happen to come here because you have family here.
Yeah, that too. But if you don't have
here
family,
for the holidays,
you may want to add Oklahoma to your traveling bucket list.
Or if you live in a state nearby that doesn't allow medical cannabis or any cannabis.
That's right.
Yep. So to the headline.
Oklahoma House is giving the thumbs up for expanding non-residential medical marijuana licenses, which means that basically anybody in all 50 states can now come to the state of Oklahoma, get their medical marijuana license from 30 days to 2 years.
Wow.
And they can buy the product here. They have to get their license here.
Yeah.
From an
Oklahoma doctor. Yep.
They can buy their license here. They have to buy the product here and consume.
Consume here in Oklahoma.
You cannot leave.
Now I know, no, but it doesn't sound like they really care about that. It sounds like, hey, open border, come on, whatever you do with it's up to you, but you can get it here now.
Well, the thing with Oklahoma medical marijuana is we are the Wild West of medical marijuana in the country. We have the most lenient laws. We're the biggest medical marijuana market.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just thought of the Smurfs. The pot Smurfs.
We're going to have a lot of pot Smurfs.
Oh, man. Yeah, the pot Smurfs will be coming.
Yeah, we're not talking about little green guys. No.
But they did have it.
Yellow,
where you
orange,
could get
blue.
your...
Damn it. Smurfs are blue.
Red, yellow, green, blue.
One fish, two fish, three fish.
They did have the card though, where you could get an out-of-state card. Like you could come in as a non-resident and get a card, but it was just a temporary 30-day one.
It's a temporary 30.
So now they're allowing it up to 2 years.
But now they're allowing in non-residents up to 2 years because for long-term treatment. So
what? You just keep coming back and forth, consuming here and then leaving.
That's right. What the representative Scott Fettgetter. He's a representative of Oklahoma. Now this just passed the House Bill 2022. So it is saying, he says that, there are a lot of patients out there with that need longer opportunities, whether they have cancer or other medical issues and so he feels that it's necessary to extend these so where they're not having to continue getting a 30-day temporary license.
Right. You can come and have one for 2 years and still be able to get what you need here.
That's right.
Not have to keep going through this renewal process every month.
The beautiful thing about this is for the state of Oklahoma is I think it's really as good as it sounds. and it has an overwhelming majority support with 52 to 32 in the House.
Wow.
So all of that said, now it's got to go to the Senate. But I believe that with that kind of support from the House, there's no reason why the Senate wouldn't. Yeah. Medical marijuana in the state of Oklahoma, for those who don't know, or those who live in a non-medical state and you want to know, we have been a medical marijuana market for 2 years. Right. We did $1 billion in sales our second year in business in the industry. And I'm not gonna say it's the number one industry in Oklahoma because oil and gas still brings a lot to Oklahoma. However, I will say that it's definitely top 3 at least.
It's up there for sure.
So quickly within the first year, it became one of the top 3.
OU, oil and gas, and then cannabis.
Yeah, OU. Yeah. So
next story, right?
Really, really good news there.
Sorry.
I'm excited.
I thought I saw you swiping. I thought we were going to the next story already.
No, I was just
ahead like I knew something was going on.
No. I was just excited. I'm excited about that. So.
It is. It's cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Come visit. Get your license.
Yeah, and
try some of this Okie Bud. It'll surprise you.
It really will. I believe. I really do. I think we have
really good growers here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Caught me by surprise.
It really.
Check out my eyes.
Yeah, caught me by surprise. Yeah. We don't sing the whole song. We don't have enough money for that.
Did I sing the song lyrics again? I didn't know. Sometimes I rhyme and I don't know.
So this next one's a good one.
Yeah, another green state. Bring it on. Everybody go green.
I like it. You gonna read the headline or me?
Alabama Senate. I'll read half. You read the other half. No. Alabama Senate approves medical marijuana legalization bill.
That's exciting. It just went before the House approved bill to legalize medical marijuana Wednesday.
Now is that recreational? Oh yeah, so medical. I read that.
That was literally in the headline.
I read that. Can we cut that out?
No editing. So that was exciting, and
great news.
So this again, this bill is sponsored by Tim Melson as a Republican Republican senator there in the state, and so that's exciting. It's exciting to see that cannabis is one of the only politicized topics that has unanimous support on both sides.
Yeah, it really does.
And I think that's a good thing.
And that's, I think, what the Pennsylvania story was saying, too. The two guys were on opposite aisles, and they were coming together for it anyway. They may have different views, but they need to find out a way to make it work.
Yeah, absolutely. And, here's what I love about this. There's, in our magazine, every now and then we'll do a bud tender. We interview bud tenders, and it reminds me of this one gal bud tender that I interviewed, and she said, if we can't get along over food, music, and cannabis, then we can't get along over anything. Yeah. And I think that's a good motto to live by.
I agree.
So there you go.
I put something like that in my book. Like, let's take two things and known to bring people together: cannabis and food. And let's see what happens.
I know. So here's the deal with Oklahoma or with Alabama. You have to be diagnosed with one of these 20 qualifying conditions. Yeah. Things like anxiety, sleep disorder, PTSD, intractable pain, and things such as that. They don't go into all the details of everything, but they kind of run through.
It would be more of a medicinal. You're gonna have to actually have some. It doesn't seem like it would be as strict as New York was, but.
Well, I don't know. It may be, because it says the bill also does prohibit raw cannabis, smoking, vaping, and candy or baked good products.
Oh, wow.
So patients would instead be allowed to purchase capsules, lozenges, oils, suppositories, and tropical patches.
Topical patches.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Tropical patches sounds good.
Topical.
I need some tropical.
Did I say tropical?
Yeah. I think, or I might have heard it. Who knows?
Islands in the sun.
It's on my mind is islands. Yeah. Soon I'll be back, baby. I miss you. I'll see you soon, St. Thomas.
We'll see you soon.
Right.
That was good.
What are we on to the big story now, right?
Big story of the week. Yeah, the Attorney General nominee, Merrick Garland. You ever heard of this guy?
Yeah.
Not me.
Me either. I'm going to say that anytime. I'll be like, yeah, of course. Tell me about him again.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
What's his name again?
Merrick.
Okay, yeah, Merritt.
Barnland.
Merrick Garland.
Garland. Yeah, that's what I said.
Judy Garland.
He's awesome, though. I like this guy already. I don't know anything about him, but what he spoke about in his his confirmation hearing?
His confirmation hearing was just this past week. Yeah. And he, for those of you, surely everybody out there knows what the confirmation hearing is.
Everybody probably watches it, right?
I would hope so.
I didn't even know. I didn't watch it.
Okay. I know you didn't even watch the Senate the Senate on the.
I did. I watched it once. You told me. I didn't know it was on. Yeah. I don't watch TV. I don't follow news like that on TV.
Wall Street Bets, baby.
All negative.
It is.
Yeah, AMC's back on the rise.
So Senator Cory Booker who was also in the news this week with cannabis because he's going to be heading up the social justice cannabis program for this. Right. So he was also in the news this week. But he asked Judge Garland about his views on marijuana and the criminalities,
like the
basically
low-level
the criminalization,
crimes.
the low-level crime.
What we're doing.
I love this. This is what the Attorney General said once asked that question. He said that the marijuana example is a perfect example. Here is a nonviolent crime that does not require us to incarcerate people, and we are incarcerating at significantly different rates than in different communities. That is wrong, and it's the kind of problem that we will follow, and that the person will be there and basically in prison for the rest of their lives. So he's like, hey, it's we're basically making it to where they're going down a downward economic spiral. They're going,
like a non-violent crime having some cannabis now is going to ruin somebody's life.
They're not going to be able to get a job. Yeah. They're not going to be able to get, everybody's going to look at them differently. And he says that we should actually be focusing our attention on more violent crimes and other crimes, that are out there. So
holy cow, how do we get somebody in office that has common sense? This is amazing. I like this guy a lot already.
So
thank you, Merrick.
Yeah. He's definitely changing the offenses for medical marijuana for any marijuana.
We're not going to arrest everybody who has a joint in their pocket now.
That's right. Yeah, he says we need to be focusing on.
You hear that, Ed, in Oklahoma?
So, all of that said, here's the big piece of this though. All of that said, he's the Attorney General nominee, but he's in his confirmation hearing, so we assume that he'll go ahead and be.
Hopefully that didn't screw him.
Right? No, I don't think so. So because again, I think there's majority support on both sides.
I think so too.
However, I will say that when it comes to a local level, it does come down to who your district attorneys and attorney generals are for your states.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's important to do your state elections.
It is
very important.
So. Make sure that you guys get out and vote. Do your part. What was the
MTV voting thing they used to say? Remember those commercials back in the 90s? They were always, rock your vote. Rock your vote. Yeah.
Yeah, rock your vote.
Rock your vote. Rock your vote, people.
That's it. That was this week's cannabis news, man. It was a good week. Good headlines.
Green states coming. Here we go. Let's ride that green wave now. Let's see more.
I think it's happening.
It is.
It's happening.
It is.
We're going to see a lot more happening. So that's a good thing. And, I think it's going to be, I can't wait to see what next week.
I was going to say next week's going to be a good one too, I think.
I think so too. I'm excited.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys for joining in. Yeah. Like us if you like us.
Like us if you like us.
I got to.
Yeah.
I've written that for you.
So you guys make sure that if you like the show, if you enjoy watching the cannabis news and you get something from it, if you learned anything out of it, do us a favor. Go over to our Facebook page or over to our Instagram. Make sure that you like us, share us, comment, tag some stuff down below. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. And if there's a story out there that you guys want us to talk about, make sure that you let us know in the comments as well. And if you're feeling a little antsy, if you're feeling a little, like you want a little more,
feeling a little froggy,
go ahead and scroll to the top of that Facebook page, hit that Become a Supporter page, and you're going to get a ton of exclusive content. I don't have time to go into all of it,
but it's there and it's exclusive.
It is. You're going to get a supporter badge.
You're going into it.
Yeah, you're going to get a supporter badge. You're going to go into an exclusive group. You're going to get a digital copy of the magazine. You're going to get exclusive giveaways. You're going to get exclusive behind the scene content. You're going to get exclusiveness.
You get to spend a whole 24-hour day with Therin.
Not true.
Not true.
But yeah, so it's a lot of fun. We'll be doing a lot of
There's a lot of cool stuff involved in it.
So we have a goal right now to get to 50 supporters. We've got 2 so far.
All right.
We've got some stuff going out to people.
Yeah.
And
packages coming.
So just all that said, if for the first 50 people that join while we're doing our goal, they're actually going to get a free pipe.
Yeah, we don't have any on the table.
We don't have any, but you're going to get a free pipe, marijuana pipe. Really nice.
Use your imagination.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you guys again. I appreciate you so much for joining in. And remember, I know, you stay you.
Yeah.
And I'll stay me.
And remember, this world, if it needs anything more, it's love, people. So spread the love, not the Rona.
Thanks.